My name is Vanessa Shege. I'm going to be reading something I wrote called Adios. I hope you enjoy it. Writing about my relationship with food is a hard topic for me, but I thought long and hard, days on end, about what food means to me. When I think of food, what memories come back to me, whether they are sad or happy memories. I think back to my childhood, starting with the hazy memories of rolling in the mud at the foothills of the volcanic Virunga Mountains, with soil so rich and dark, to the years we spent in a small town not too far from my hometown. It too, with rich soils, so much to offer, and an abundance of affordable fruits and vegetables. Here we sought refuge and settled to restart our lives. I remember the 6-year-old me walking through the market on Saturday mornings, holding onto my father's hand. With smiles, we greeted every vendor. There was only a handful of vendors, each with a specific product. After all, it was a small town. Good morning, Mama Faith. Would like to buy 3 clusters of your fresh bananas, please, I would say with my little voice. The very sweet little bananas, also known as kabalagala, were our second favorite snack. A whole bunch would never last a week in our household, a household of only 5 people. Kabalagala, once ripe, was used to make another one of my favorite snacks, pancakes, which later contributed to an embarrassing moment in my early teenage years. Here I was sitting by the window in English class, fully distracted by the aroma of fried pancakes coming through my window, an aroma every salivary gland in my mouth was and is still very much aware of. Unable to think straight, I sent a note to my best friend, who conveniently sat in the back. I was in the front, definitely not convenient at all. As soon as the bell for afternoon break rang, we bolted past the back entrance that stated, "No pupils allowed." Over the fence we jumped and went on to follow the aroma that filled the air. And after a while, we walked back to school with a bag of pancakes, smiles on our faces, munching on that sweet piece of heaven, not a care in the world. "Hurry, run!" Joyce, a mutual friend, screamed through the window. Here we were, hearts pounding, splinting straight for our classroom, only to find the headmistress addressing the whole class about the upcoming final exams. Even now, 20 years later, we still regret our decision, or should I say temptation, to follow the aroma. 5 years later, so much had changed. We had moved to the city. I was attending a boarding school 380 kilometers away from home. Each school term lasted 3 months, so we, the students, spent 3 times, sometimes even more, away from our loved ones. We were more than delighted, to say the least, when it came to the end of each term. Our favorite school break was the Christmas holidays, the longest holiday of the year. We even had a nickname for the Christmas holidays, Kulisa Man, to eat with strength, when translated literally meaning to eat a lot. The bus rides to school were dreaded, but the very thought of the bus rides back home caused a frenzy. You know, the kind that sends shivers of excitement through your body. Yes, I missed my family too, but even more so that barbecued chicken and plantain at Lukaya bus stop, the thought of which made my stomach crumble. For 3 months, I had saved some of my pocket money just for that moment. I prayed for a spot close to the bus driver, a nice, cool, and kind bus crew, and I prayed to show the right sense of humor to charm them into making that stop. The moment the bus made that stop, the only stop I'd been waiting for since we set off. I dashed to the windows, screaming, barbecued chicken and plantain, please." 3 or 4 vendors crowded my window. I scanned through the pieces of chicken and picked one. Dinner was served. Here it was, the long anticipated moment. Comfortably, I settled in my seat, held my chicken, and took a bite. Yum. From the hair on my head to my toes, the very core of my being felt the avalanche of flavors like no other. For supper, I thought, and yes, there was still room, I would have a Rolex, chapati, eggs, tomatoes, peppers, and onions, a delicacy irreplaceable. Adios for now, till the day I get to taste Nkokoye Lukaya, the Rolex again. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed it.